The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a peek at the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay silent just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dope. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope while you at it. We keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
Yeah, that chair is very uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
They're just there for show. They usually have pillows in them. No, not really. They came with the table, but then we got the sturdy chairs. So we put those at the table, and I wasn't just going to throw them away.
Okay.
So I just put them over there for show.
To those of you who are watching it, would you do me a favor? I need you to write something in the comment section. If you can hear us pretty well, write something in the comment section. We need to know.
We need to know.
Live a little bit early so we can see.
We need to know.
So I know it's two of you watching. I see the two of you.
We see the two.
All two of you.
All two of you.
Three now. All right. Here we go.
All three of you.
All right. I'm letting y'all know now. All of us are not going to be on camera at the same time. My eyes don't work. You're still going to hear us because we got our microphones and stuff. And we got people we bringing in. Okay, I see eyes. I like the eyes. You know what I'm saying? We got 6. All right. I like the number. Ain't no 8, but you know what I'm saying, man. I still shout out to all 6. Y'all, I'm sleepy, so I'm going to be a little bit out there. But I got to go change. Who did that? You? Who wrote that?
Oh, that's Casey.
Oh, okay. Oh, what up, Casey? All right, bro. K-Rodic. Yeah. You got to say it with like a guttural.
K-Rodic.
Ooh, I like that one, brother.
K-Rodic.
Hey, look, K-Rodic.
Mr. WDW.
WD boy. No. That's one of them names where you wasn't leaning and you stand there with one foot out. What you know that young boy? Hey, you think it what you get.
So Casey be the man on the grill at the bar.
Absolutely.
You got them Jesus sandals on.
And if he don't, I ain't eating nothing.
Right.
If you ain't got on no Jesus sandals.
Right. You gotta have a towel. You gotta
Wiping
have a
his
face
face.
towel. Yeah.
You got a little bit of barbecue sauce on it.
Oh, God.
Little baked bean juice when he checked it earlier.
He sending somebody to the store. How y'all doing? We sound good? We good?
Can you hear me?
So,
Now, why can't I
the
share?
first part, you might I'm standing up now, but I'm gonna sit down because I'm sleeping. But this is going to be Van Black. This is the vision board.
Vision board.
We're gonna come up one by one and place our own contributions and things. And we want to go live to kind of share this experience because last year it was like a closed event, pre-COVID. We did it before COVID was cool, but that's what. But we did it before COVID at the start of the year, and it was just us, and it was cool. And Kay was like, "Yo, let's do it live." You know, everybody's at home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs goals. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own contributions that they want to make for themselves. So we figured we'd go live and show you what ours look like. So it's been a while since we all got together because life. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody here. Could I get y'all to come on down? Name check. I am the illustrious sir. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen me here now? A little bit that way. Give it on bone. You want to speak up? Y'all can't see it. But,
Oh, I am the. Did you say illustrious?
the illustrious. I like the word.
Marvelous K-Marie here. Marvelous K-Marie.
Who are you?
I'm just Ebony the goddess.
Justin Goddess. You can't just. Justin Goddess.
I mean, you're right, but yeah, I took the good ones.
Just the ones that were for quick
Mm.
grabs.
I'm still thinking about that food I just ate. So for now, we'll be Ebony
Hey.
the goddess.
All right, we got this thing.
I'm Mr. E.
Like a mystery.
Like a mystery.
But they can see
I
you.
heard
Better yet, Mr. Everlasting. So
Turn it in the building.
you know what it is.
I just knew you was about to be like, it's your boy, Mr. That's why I was already looking like this.
You might as well.
It's the heavily orchestrated, never duplicated lyrical symphony known as the Eternal One Eternity, aka Mr. Everlasting, the lyrical assassin, holding it down for Mob Town. Yeah.
That part.
Yeet.
That part. Now, I don't know if you've been around, but you might be saying, what? We see Buck everywhere. He be flipping cars, you know what I'm saying? He be on the south, got something to say. He be everywhere. Well, he's part of the Safe Word,
Safe word.
which is now part of the affiliates, and he's with the 2020 family. And he's here with us today, so I want to clap it up and say thank you, brother. I'm glad to have you part of the family.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Hey, and to those of you that don't know, K-Marie is my vice president. Like,
Hey.
my knee is broken. I'm like, I need somebody to step in the game, coach, shoot the three, and put it in K-Marie. That's just how I go.
Jordan, respect.
There
He
you go.
shoots.
There you
And
go.
he
Go ahead and show the three.
scores.
Go ahead and shoot one time. Ooh, silky smooth. The form though. You know that's
Nothing but net.
Different knees. That's the free
the form.
It's in the
Oh.
knees.
So
And you got that knee shirt on.
and Ebony is. So let me explain something. When I brought Ebony into 2020, I had on camera doing stuff, and everybody's like, "Wait a minute, cuz that's not in my contract. I'm supposed to be behind the scenes." So I want to bring you to be a part of this because you are behind the scenes, but you are a pivotal part of 2020. You do a lot of our marketing,
Oh yeah.
like flyers and stuff is between K-Marie and Ebony. And if you see like engaging posts, I'm gonna be real. Some of y'all be thinking it'd be me, and so y'all be attacking me in my inbox. It don't even be me.
It don't be always me neither.
Right.
So I'll be looking at my inbox, be like, "Damn, what did I do?" You know what I'm saying? Sade, what up, girl?
I be the nice one.
You know
Whoever
what
the
I'm saying?
villain is, it ain't me.
But as far as engagement is, the back and forth talking on the page, it's usually one of us in there engaging with you. So all of you that do come to the page, that support, like, share, comment, get mad, whatever.
Thank
if
you.
you're interacting, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
You wouldn't have gotten this far. 2,600 follows and likes.
Hey.
That's weird.
Come on now.
Let's go and get the
Show
three
out for the
You know what I'm saying?
2,000.
Try to get the
21,000.
before June if possible. Can we get the
I know,
3,000
it
before
makes
June? Y'all? Let's go. Y'all ain't gonna answer that right now. Hold on. I just want to talk. You know what? I forgot I got a microphone.
Oh, there.
Come on over.
Talk that talk in.
Let's talk for a minute. So before we get started on the vision board, something I told my team that I wanted to do was kind of analyze the previous year. And personally, as a group, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's just take this moment to kind of look at what your goals were last year. If you had any goals, because a lot of people are just trying to make it last year. Just keeping it real. Just trying to get the normal stuff in row. And then so it was tough as it was. So to those of you who made it this far, salute. But what up, Rob? We see you, bro. We see you. What is something, and just in the comments too, and we'll go around the table and we'll talk about what was a goal that you had set in 2020 that was affected by COVID. And I'll start it off. Something I really wanted to do was have more engaging events that
Mhm.
will kind of align with art walk. Because we had a plan to have a table somewhere because Casey would Mr. Wine Down Wednesday would often walk the streets and just talk to people.
Mhm.
And that drove engagement. A lot of people loved that. So we had an idea to just set up a table on the corner, hook up, and just talk. But,
Mhm.
yeah, that kind of went left. But that is something we did think about. We did discuss, and we got a plan that we're going to talk about later that will incorporate other podcasts from Mobile. So if you're watching and you're listening and you want more info, stick around and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But, Kay,
Now we talking 2020.
2020.
Oh, 2020 specifically.
Yeah.
I know that I always have ideas for events and whatnot, and I know that we were about to step out and do some very exciting things for the community, but that got shut down because of COVID.
Right.
But stay tuned because we're gonna do them anyway. I mean, it won't be like they were set up, but we're still gonna do our little thug thizzle. So y'all make sure y'all look out for the future coming flyers and the future coming events that we have coming up, because we're very excited to branch out into new things and whatnot. So y'all get ready, get ready. All right, Goddess.
Well, my focus has been trying to focus more on like you said, the engagements, the likes. So I was more so trying to focus more on YouTube. I feel like I kind of fell off a little bit in 2020 just because of life, myself, and all the other things I've been trying to get done and whatnot. But I really feel like YouTube should definitely have more traction than what it does.
Right.
Just based off the amount of support that we have from everybody via Facebook, I feel like it should also go over into YouTube, So I'm basically kind of looking for you guys to, let us know what we can do to help, if there's something you guys suggest or any ideas you guys just have in general to help us get the traction up on YouTube, because Facebook, y'all came out and showed the love. So I feel like we should definitely get some love on YouTube too. But that's just me, so let us know. Drop it in the comment section.
To piggyback on that, the reason we're pushing YouTube so much is we understand a lot of times with Facebook, there's a huge algorithm shift. At first, it was in our favor. I don't know what the hell happened one day. I'll be finding stuff that you guys post on our page 3 days later.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, like I could have supported this. I could have shared it on different groups and stuff. And so that's why we're so adamant. All right, Black say, yeah, more boy Black. So we're going to be more gearing our content to go to YouTube afterwards. Now, a personal goal I set for myself to kind of enrich the YouTube experience is one of the key things people have been looking for and been requesting is the Wind Down Wednesday. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them from Facebook starting this month. And anytime Casey puts out a Wind Down Wednesday, it'll be on the 2020 YouTube page. Because a lot of times people love that engagement. The only thing about it, though, is we may have to get demonetized on a couple of videos, which we ain't making no money yet.
With music on them.
Because the music. And that's one of the big hiccups that people don't understand, is that YouTube is very strict about what can occur in the background. Footage is there. We get flagged all the time for squad goals. I talk to you guys about it a lot. And I purchased a beat and I own the license and I get flagged every time. I have to go through this grueling dispute process that sometimes take a full month for them to let up. So just understand that, guys. But what about you, bro?
So personally, 2020 was a gift and a curse. I say gift and a curse for the simple reason that last February the 2nd, Super Bowl Sunday last year, I dropped the album. I had a specific plan to go around this album as far as like touring, designing a specialty show, and the way that I wanted to do it. And I still may be able to do it, but just for the time being and for what we have going on right now, COVID ruined that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in addition to that, I was working on a book too that kind of got pushed back. Wow. So, me trying to do all of that, have a rollout plan to it, and then everything kind of getting shut down and things picking up with the 9 to 5, if you will, because you're shorthanded, because of so on and so forth. It took a lot of the personal goals that I had away to do what was necessary for what I had to do for my home, for my home. And when I think about that, and I think about some of my fellow artists, I'm glad that at least I still do have that 9 to 5, because a lot of them were full-time touring artists. So, a lot of what they had planned on doing, especially regarding income, because you count that money ahead of time, they lost it. And I'm not gonna lie, when we first started, man, it was hard. It was hard for somebody that had spent the last really eight months to a year trying to plan a rollout for something specific. And I felt I had like cabin fever, like them first 2 months, because it's like my creativity was stifled. None of like shows got shut down. There was no events for what we were doing. We tried to do the streaming thing and the digital thing, and at first it was not the same, and it's still really not the same. But you make the best out of what you can. Now, I say all that to say that's the stuff that it declined, but then the gift in that was trying to figure out creatively where I could go, and hence the safe word was born. The South Got Something to Say was born. I feel like I found my tribe, which I knew all of you, but it's like we're even closer now. You know what I mean? And that's the positive that I took out of 2020. So
see, I thought you meant 2020, the podcast, not 2020 the year.
You want to go and discuss the year?
No, y'all don't need that. But my bag was ridiculous, because I was not only dealing with that, I was dealing with grief. You know what I'm saying? Like, death was just among us so heavy, and I had postpartum depression. Like, look, there was way too much going on. And then I'm a photographer, so you can't really shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm a poet. I can't do no shows. Like, so I feel you on a personal level. And then we were supposed to have a wedding. We were supposed to get married and go on a cruise. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just everything got shaken up and down. You know what I'm saying? So we're just, happy, to be past it, God willing. You know what I'm saying? And we're really looking forward to the future. I guess that's what all this excitement is for this vision board, like new eyes on things. You know what I'm saying? A new outlook on it, because it's going to make us have to handle it differently. We're kind of forced to think outside the box nowadays, because you don't know if it's going to be in person. You don't know if it's going to have to be virtual. You don't know. So on all of those platforms, you have to get stronger. And it's really like pressure making diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the pressure that was put on us. Now we came out with, new eyes, new people, you know what I'm saying? So that we can really, really make this thing go. And y'all don't even know what's going on behind the scenes, but I'm just so excited. Look, sir, he is the one. If y'all didn't already know, please know he is the one. There's some things coming up. There's some things that this brother alone is doing. And I'm just very, very excited for the network, for the 2020 podcast, LLC. And please say
the LLC.
Right. Yes, this year was full of curveballs. Like Dre said, there was a lot of things that I wasn't able to do that I really had my heart set on. But I will say this, though, with the way things have been going. And first, let me address everybody real quick. Dre Prince said the pandemic has stopped a lot of progress for artists and more. I agree with you, brother. It also tests your resolve. It forced you to say, okay, it doesn't work this way for now. How can I keep going? I remember the great Bruce Lee said, be like water. And whenever water is poured on any substance, it finds a way through gravity, it finds a way to make its way through. So I wholeheartedly feel that way, that it taught us to be more resilient. It kind of tore down some of the superficial things as well. It was a roadblock that was needed, but for some people it was a roadblock. For some people it was a hurdle, if that makes sense.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? So it put things in perspective. But to go back to someone said we could start a Patreon. I thought about that. But what kind of, well, this is the thing. We often roll around ideas about content. And Kate, Kay and I probably have this conversation at least once or twice a week about different types of content. So if you guys would like to see different content, let us know. Let us know what you like to see. You know, for a minute we were doing movie reviews, we were doing book reviews, we were doing, you know, just conversations. We do. Would you like to see more? I even did a live interview with one of our newest members to the Squad Ghost family, Jared the Life the Poet Stanton. And that interview did like 700 and something views in like 2 days.
Nice.
So I was like, wow, maybe I need to do more business minutes online. You know what I'm saying? But if that's something you guys would like to see, if that's something that you guys would like to do, or, you know, with Patreon, it's a paid service. For those of you that don't know, it's, you know, it's different tiers, but based on those tiers, you will get certain content sooner than other people. So if you feel that you drop $1 or $2 our way, let us know. We will definitely look into that. But I have an announcement to make. Casey actually told some that tuned in on his Wind Down Wednesday on the Saturday yesterday. But I have some awesome news I want to share with everybody.
Do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Do it for the culture. Do it.
So, in the midst of this pandemic, we were thinking about branching out to the Black businesses in Mobile, further beyond. And there was one particular clothing company.
Do it for the culture.
That we found ourselves gravitating towards. They supported Mr. Wind Down Wednesday for a while now. I even met one of the owners in person. Wonderful guy. So we sat down, we chopped it up, and we decided to make it official. So Black Renaissance Clothing is the official sponsor of the 2020 podcast for 2021.
Yeah. Woo! I would cheer louder, but the baby sleep. Woo! Yeah. Do it for the culture.
Is shopblackrenaissance.com. And
wait, there's more.
And if you go to their shop and you shop online, and
listen,
you use the promo code LLC20, you get 20% off your order.
20%.
20%.
Oh my goodness.
Do y'all want me to put it in the chat?
I got it.
Shop Black Renaissance.
I got it. Boom. Right there.
Promo code.
Oh, I need to be on the 2020 page so I can pin it.
Right there. K Marie just posted it right there.
But I can't pin it though.
Can't pin it. It's all good.
Casey on there. Casey, you put it. You can pin it to the top.
Appreciate you, brother. So yes, they are the official sponsor of the 2020 Podcast LLC. So thank you guys. I was nervous as hell. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was nervous as hell. I talked to him first. You know what I'm saying? We chopped it up. You know, it's like what do you need? You need me to send a formal letter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, do that. You know what I'm saying? And then you know how you send the email and you don't want to bother nobody.
Right.
You just sit back.
Yeah.
I got nervous. And then out of nowhere one day he was like, yo, bro, hit me up, call me at this time. I was like, okay. We chopped it up. He told me he was a fan. He told me appreciate what we're doing and told us to keep going. And yeah, bro, we can't thank you guys enough. So make sure y'all go to that website and cop some clothing, bro. I got my little electric blue hoodie. If you've seen the Black on Black show recently, I wore it there. Man, and it is comfortable. Do it for the culture. It's Black owned. Yeah, shout out to Tarek, bro. Thank you, bro. We really appreciate you. We got some other announcements, but I just wanted to kind of, you know what I'm saying, splice them in, you know what I'm saying, feed them a little bit. Yeah. But let's see. Oh, shout out to Roz. Power Lines in the building. Of course, physically and digitally. Power Lines is in the building. Shout out to Black on Black Rhyme. Who else? What else? I'm just reading comments, y'all. Ashley Waller Queen in the building. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. All right. Roz said, love doing virtual shows, but still there's nothing like seeing someone's face when your poem connects with someone in their life. I agree. I agree. Yes, you do get that ambience and that energy resonating in the room. But I will say this, with the virtual lives, you get to reach more people. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas we used to say, yo, you should have been at the show last night. Now we get to say, yo, just go to the live, check it out. You know what I'm saying? See what you think. And I definitely check back those numbers. People do go back, reshare. I didn't see some people saved it.
Really?
Like, yeah, some of the shows for Black on Black Line Manpower Lines, people go back and save them.
I tell some people
yes.
too on my side.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I go back and read analytics. I'm weird. Maybe no.
I be putting it in people comment section. I tell them, hey, go if you interested in the show, but hey, if you want to check out some of our past shows, just flip through the page.
That is.
Oh, that's dope.
That is. So
I wonder if we can put those
definitely
on
enjoying
YouTube.
that. So one of the other projects we've been doing is 2020 is going to function in seasons. It kind of dawned on me that at one point in time I was doing too much at one time. Like you get some of this, 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 and I was running myself ragged.
Mm-hmm.
So I sat down with a good friend of mine and we kind of hashed it out. It was like, yo, you're a network. So why not do things in seasons, in clusters? You know, that way it's kind of easier on you.
Mm-hmm.
And so we started kind of a season of poetry, thus the impromptu series. So most recently you've seen K. Marie, you've seen myself, and I call him Ezra, but Sue Vega. Sade is coming out.
Sade coming through.
I just filmed one today. Actually, Broken Prodigal. Actually filmed his impromptu today downtown.
Okay.
It's gonna be dope.
Dope.
It's gonna be dope. So I brought that up to say we want to highlight those who take this seriously. That being said, I have reached out to several poets about doing impromptus, but because of scheduling, I am no longer going to chase, if that makes sense. If you want to do one, hit me up. We will definitely schedule some time, but I will be honest with you, things are picking up. And so time is a little bit scarce. So if you want to do an impromptu, inbox me, let me know something. I'll tell you my schedule. We'll make it happen. All right. So we would love to do more. And we're not just doing poetry. We're doing rappers as well, because I feel like you can't do one without the other.
I agree.
Because they're intertwined. They're forms of art that are of the same vein, of the same soul. So whether you're a poet, whether you're a rapper, whether you're a singer, I would love to get with you and highlight you and put you in the best sight that I feel like you deserve for taking your time out and pursuing your efforts in whatever, that you pursue when it comes to artwork. So yeah, that's enough about that. Rapid spit your rhymes. Yeah, let them know, cuz. So that's enough on me, man. I've been talking a lot. I'm sweating a little bit. Feel like a bastard. So we're gonna get to this vision board, cuz. Hey. So I'm going to sit down and we're gonna get started. So I feel like one thing we need to do before we get started putting things on the board, even though we have different branches, different pieces of 2020, like we got squad goals, we got safe word, we got all the good things are taken, and we have the core 2020 piece. I feel like we need to have one common center. You know what I'm saying? One common vision, whether it be a word, whether it be a phrase, just one piece that unites us all.
Like network.
Like network.
Oh
No.
It's like that word just keeps coming back.
I don't know how it keeps coming up.
I like that word.
I like that word too.
Great word.
I like it a lot.
You know what? It's just the arrangement of letters. It would look great next to a logo.
Yeah, it's so befitting, isn't it?
It would be. What y'all think? But anyway, but yes, I want to go ahead and get started. Now, y'all look. We got stuff like we doing today on science project. We got scissors, we got glue, we got letters, we got color pencils. I think Ebony's drawing.
Hey,
you can hit a pass. You can hit a plastic. Move the plastic. Yeah,
It's like an arts and crafts store. We got whole Michaels on the table.
Right.
We might. That's what we is. We might. MJ. We MJ. So, I want to start with one, like I said, a centralized word, and we can kind of branch off from there. One word, because we have our own little private chat, where we talk our stuff. The main word I use a lot is every morning I try. And I ask my people this, and I encourage you guys to do this as well. I ask them, what is a goal that you hope to accomplish today? There's a reason for that. It doesn't have to be big. It don't have to be low. It could be medium as hell. Medium as goal.
Mags.
Medium goal.
Mags.
But I think even if it's something as small as I'm going to relax today, it's different where you set a goal, where you're going to relax versus you don't do anything. It's like, oh, I guess I was relaxed. No.
Right.
If you go in with the intent of what this goal is, you've accomplished that, even if it's rest. You feel me?
True.
I agree.
So I feel like with goals, and we can have our personal ones and we'll have our common one, but I feel like a theme that I think would benefit us as 2020 for this year is accountability. Like a common theme, like that is the main focus of today. Casey said befitting. So accountability, that's a long ass word, right? Excuse my language. So I tell you what, I got a little thingamabob. I'm gonna put that up there. Oh, you want one of the letters?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
So
I was trying to make sure we could spell it. I don't see no you. Oh, it's front and back. Oh, okay, we covered. It's front and back. I didn't see
let
that.
me show you. Shout out to the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
If you ain't know, everything in there is $1.
It's only $1
Only $1
or
And
less.
if you go
Yeah, I didn't
with
even know
stuff like
that.
this, you get front and backsies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm not gonna use up all them letters for accountability. I had a little power. There we go. Like a little Batman POW symbol. Some of y'all might know what this is. Right.
Move back, girl.
So I'm gonna take one of these. I'm gonna write accountability on it. But at the top, and we can just branch from there.
Okay.
Cool with y'all? Cool. All right.
You need some markers.
I need markers.
What you get with markers, girl?
What's this right here?
Oh,
Oh,
all these back. Here's a black one.
yeah. And I need a glue stick.
A glue stick. Here's a
there we
glue
go.
stick. I also have tape.
So in the meantime, if you with us and you watching, hopefully you got a little vision board too.
Yeah, I told y'all to get y'all project. Right.
Write it down.
Write it down. Man,
Write down what you would want to put on your big board.
I
If you
believe
need a big
that
one, we got our other boards.
The Bible
Believe that.
said, write the vision and make it plain.
Write the vision.
Now, I'm a big proponent of that. And we also,
Make it
with
plain.
all of us are poets,
Right.
we're big on the power of the tongue.
Right.
Yeah.
Life and death thing. Manifest that thing.
Right.
Because there's energy in speech.
There is.
It's proven. It's fact.
Right.
So speak those things into existence. That's the first thing. When you speak it, then write it down. Place it somewhere where you have to pass by it every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's where accountability comes in.
Yep.
Don't put it somewhere so you can say you hung it up. No, put it somewhere where you have to see it. If you've ever been to my home, there is a huge dry erase wall. And I put just about everything on there. Because to go to my bathroom, you got to go through the hall. To go to bed, you got to go through the hall. To go to the kitchen, you got to go through the hall. So every day, I have to pass by my goals in order to do whatever I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, even if I slip up and I miss something, I'm like,
Right.
damn, I need to get back on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's always in sight because
Right.
out of sight, out of mind is the thing.
And mine is on my my bedroom wall. It used to be here in the kitchen. Well, where this one is hanging, it used to be right here because I like to eat, so I gotta go. But mine is now on my bedroom wall, so I can see it when I wake up. I can see it before I go to bed. I do a lot of editing in there, so when I'm like, tapped out, like, man, I can't look at this computer no more. I'm looking at words that I put on the over there, or a goal that nope, got to reach this amount. Nope, I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. So it's real good to be in your vision. You have to have a vision of your vision.
I keep mine on my bulletin board at work,
Mm-hmm.
and mostly because I go in and out of my office probably 40 times a day.
Oh yeah, because
You know what I'm saying? I'm in and out of my office at least 40 times a day. I am at the office at least 55 hours a week. So that is at least 55 hours that I am invested into coming across those words.
right.
And I think it's one of the most rewarding things I've gotten from that is that whenever I have clientele coming to my office, now they're reading the things. And I mean, it's not just what I have for my vision. You know, you have like the 12 universal laws and things for anxious and depressed creatives and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, because truth be told, I'm in a high pressure industry. A lot of people are nervous. And then when they come in your office and they see you got candles burning and you got all this positive stuff on the wall, it's like, oh, I might be okay. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right. I'm with that. I'm also a big proponent of this. And this is spiritually, physically, and mentally. You are what you eat.
True.
So I know we're on social media now, but Megan said my vision board is right by my bedroom door. That is excellent.
That's
that is excellent. That's brilliant. Hey, Crystal.
Queen said hers is in her room and in her office area.
Smart. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, a lot of people is like, well, I don't have room for an office area. Make a corner.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like if and in my corner, I have a closet. I have a closet that's and fortunately for me, I don't have a lot of stuff, so I can just go in there and do what I do. But it's like a meditation closet. I have certain scriptures up there. I have candles in there. So when I need to decompress, I can go in there and I'm surrounded by positivity. Because too often, and I say this a lot, we allow our phone to be our pacifier. You don't want that to become the norm.
All right.
Because there can be a trend of the day that could just destroy your mood. Like I woke up great one day and then I go on Facebook and Karen passed away.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, you know, that heaviness. Now I'm not saying don't mourn. He was a great, but celebrate why he was here though. Black History Month is around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Let that inspire you. Yo, he was great the entire 86 years he was here. His name was well known for people that never saw him play.
Right.
True.
That is inspirational to me. I never saw that man play, but I know who he is. He left that legacy. So that's where I want to be. So watch what you ingest. Watch what you're reading up on. I'm gonna share this nugget too. And I know I'm talking a lot. I feel like I'm preaching.
We're gonna get you a drop clock in a minute.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Damn, before it.
You gotta get the Jesus sandals too. Go fire up the grill, okay?
Right.
We here.
But somebody told me, for those of you who find yourself comparing where you are in your goals to someone else,
Don't.
The best thing you can do is unfollow them. Don't follow them on social media because that's true. If you follow them, you're going to see them on your feed. And if you know that you are going to automatically compare yourself, you can still support them. I'm not saying don't be in contact, but as far as what you see, control that by unfollowing. That was one of the best things I ever did. Now, I still know what they have going on. I'll tell you some of the people I followed, but I had to kind of scale back a little bit. The gentleman who started Secret Scientist, he's doing great things. Stores in New Orleans, Huntsville, here, Pensacola, follow him. The Yokai Den, local black anime shop that opened up, doing great. And I'm like, man, why don't I have a shop somewhere? And I can't do that.
I don't think necessarily. I mean, I feel like if it's to the extreme to where you have to unfollow someone, then by all means do that. However, I think that people of that nature, they make you want to do better. So I follow people like Latin, I follow people like LA Austin or whatever. And I'm like, you know, and you can ask LA, I'll be in his inbox like, man, you might just be the one. You know what I'm saying? Henri McGuire, like I follow them because they're doing what I do and they're doing wonderful at it. And they're black. You know what I'm saying? And they're running the game of Mobile. You know what I'm saying? So I follow people that are going to give me inspiration and that are showing me what I can do and where I can be. You know what I'm saying? So you being intimidated by it shouldn't be. It's just that you have to know what your season is. And you can't compare your journey to somebody else's season because you don't know what part of their season they're in. And you just sitting there looking like, man, I'm sitting here in winter and they all in summer, got their stomachs out, they all ripped and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't look like that.
Right.
Because right now it's your winter season. You know what I'm saying? So after the winter, you know, comes spring and then comes the summer. So you have to just wait for your season. But in the meantime, you have to be like bears and like squirrels, you know, they do. When the winter is coming, you have to stock up on everything that you're going to need for that season that you're in. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that attests to you saying, you are what you eat. Be careful what you're ingesting. Like I feel like you can never learn too much. So I'm always looking at new lighting. I'm always looking at new lenses. I'm looking at other poets and how they got to where they are. I'm taking writing classes and whatnot. I'm trying to help my troupe. I'm giving them writing assignments to keep our pen fluid. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to do that for everybody in my reach. Because I feel like you're only as strong as your weakest person.
True.
So the whole team got to be strong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you touch me and I'm not helping you elevate like I'm trying to elevate, then I feel like that's blood on my hands. So
accountability.
When I tell you I'm for you all the way through. You know what I'm saying? I can't really call everybody my team. You know, there's certain people. Y'all know. I mean, I'm not gonna get up here.
Well,
I know how it is.
What you're saying though, the people that off of that, the people that I follow, they may have things that I don't have. They also, in their weak moments, they do go ahead and expose their weaknesses.
And I'm trying to be like that more. Yes, I'm trying to be like that more.
It makes me realize, okay, well, just because he's got this, then this is a part of the journey.
Right.
That also exposing that for me. So I agree with everything she said. Plus, I get that balance of both.
And that's my word, balance. Y'all know I preach about balance all day, every day. Balance. Because once I find balance, like I feel like, y'all may feel like I'm a motherfucker already. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can when I can. But when I find balance, y'all ain't gonna be able to touch me. Like what can I everywhere? Why? Because I got balance and I can do that. When I look, and I'm on the journey right now. Every day it gets a little bit easier. I got people that have been put into my life to help me with scheduling, and like Sade, she's helping me with scheduling and setting alarm. Yeah, shout out to Sade and Doohickey Craftique, and make sure that you go and follow her. Like her impromptu, the jacket she's wearing, she made that by hand. So you know what I'm saying, y'all. Make sure y'all every Christmas. I'm not wearing one right now. Y'all can't see me. I can go put it on real quick. We are at the house, but y'all make sure that y'all have people in your corner that are gonna love and that are going to help you elevate the way that you're going to do for them. Otherwise, you're just giving of yourself and there's nothing being put back into you, and that's going to drain you and it's going to empty you quicker. So you have to make sure that the balance of it all comes full circle, so that when you're pouring out, somebody else is pouring into you, so that it's, a waterfall. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole, tributaries. You're a tributary to somebody. You know what I'm saying? We got to be like the Nile. We got to run north. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to like the Mississippi, which is running down. I said what I said.
Right. You used a keyword I like. Pretty much summing up transparency. So I was going to put that on the board too. Yeah. Like you said, if we're going to inspire others, we got to let them know that we're struggling.
Transparency is big. I'm really trying to. That's why. Look, when I put up the thing, hey, if you're gonna cheat right. I know that y'all gonna have moments. It's all I'm saying. Y'all gonna have some moments. I'm just trying to help you be the best at your moment that you can be, and then get back on track. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I'm just trying to help you find the good ones. But I'm also do some health ones, y'all, and I'm gonna try to get with some trainers and see some other plans so we can not, cheat like that. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't know if y'all know D. Thomas, but D. Thomas, the owner of House of Vibes, my word, she got this strawberry cheesecake shake, and I wanted to call Jacquees and slap her. Delicious. Delicious. Anyway, y'all gotta check it out, and it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It's for diabetics, so you don't have to worry about the sugar or any of that. Right. And Black business. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help others elevate. You know what I'm saying? I love how when you said slap, what your kid came up like, oh, who we slapping? Right? Yeah. Sweet Pea know what it is. You know what I mean? Sweet Pea the one. Okay. Like slap who? Right. Who we slapping, man?
So we got a couple shout outs in the chat. Cyrus Gabo, he does amazing photography. I've seen as well.
That he does.
Kevin Garland, man, look, Casey, when I tell you Kevin and I and Malcolm have collaborated several times, like behind the scenes. And shout out to Malcolm. That is my brother.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Malcolm.
Also a member of Squad Goals. It's important to have that person that can kind of, the world will have your vision all over the place. But when you present it to somebody, they're gonna be like, okay, but can we do it this way to make it easier on you?
Right.
A lot of times we'll have several different goals and want to do it all at once, but to have somebody like, yo, make his phrase is this, and I swear to God, it's the easiest thing ever. Make it make sense. And that goes so far for me. It's because if it only makes sense for yourself when you're trying to explain a vision to someone, they're not going to get it. They're not going to follow it.
Exactly.
So make it make sense. So shout out to you, Malcolm. I know
I think you need to write that.
Now,
make it make sense.
I'll put that on there. Malcolm, don't get mad at me because it's on our board, bro.
When we talk about, you know, the words, and you talk about accountability and you talk about transparency, and what's our other word we got to right now?
Balance.
And balance. Balance is a good one.
Uh-huh.
You know, I posted a status the other day that essentially talked about how Merciless Minds came about, and for what I initially envisioned for it, and how it is nothing like I thought it was gonna be. Like I would have never imagined almost 9 years now ago that it would have become what it became. And K Marie said something to me some years back, and that's what really shifted the vision for Merciless Minds. She was like, bro, do you realize that you're essentially creating a Black Wall Street right now? And I had never thought about it like that. And from that point forward, I was like, you know what? I really want this to be more than what it could be. And so my word that I would want to add to the board is victory. And I want to tie victory into everything that we've talked about, for the simple fact that, especially when you spoke on unfollowing people because you felt like you compared yourself to them. See, I had the same issue. I had this very same issue, as far as people will take that as like a hating thing, and it's not that. But the thing is you can be trying to do so much with what you have because it's your baby, and because you want it to be the best that it can be, and you want to be able to do everything that you envision for it. But then you see 1, 2, or 3 people focusing on one aspect of what you're trying to do, and they are succeeding way more visually, because once again, this is social media, and you know, it is what it is when it comes to what we post. But a lot of people post their victories and not their failures. A lot of people are afraid to show the failure. And so when I talk about victory in that, no matter how small or how big, the same way you talk about setting goals, you know what I mean? I think that you have to celebrate each stage and every victory that you have, no matter how big, no matter how small. Don't worry about the failures that you come to, because the thing is that if you learn something from the failures, you didn't fail. You just learned a lesson. And as long as you learn the lesson and you figure out what not to do the next time, you won't make the same mistake again. And so when that victory does come around, it'll be that much sweeter. So yeah.
Victory. So just to recap what we got so far.
Okay.
We got accountability as the main focal point. Now with accountability comes balance and transparency. Now when you incorporate the transparency and balance and the accountability, victory is kind of like a byproduct of you pursuing your goal.
Also making it make sense. It's a byproduct.
Exactly. Because when you have a clear-cut vision,
it's
broken down plain. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, brother, sir. Come on now.
I feel like the teacher.
Preach.
Where is my note? I need to be taking notes.
Do you want it for real?
You drop something I catch. You know what I'm saying?
You got a green one up there.
Okay, I like this too.
It's up there with the games on the top shelf.
Casey put perseverance. I think that's what 2020. Could you put that down?
Oh yeah.
Perseverance. 2020.
Have a black marker?
I do have a black one. I'm sorry. I'm just hogging it. Look, I'm hogging all the
it's
markers
fine.
and stuff. You can tell what type of nigga I was.
Hey, you ain't put the other one.
Which one?
The one I handed you.
Oh, I'm gonna talk about.
What'd you just?
What
did you say? I'm so sorry.
Put it up there.
Oh.
So it's perseverance. Casey put perseverance. 2020 alone. 2020 alone taught us the value of our perseverance, or at least it kind of was like a check for us to see how much we had. You know what I'm saying? If you wonder why they laughing, it's because I think they spell checking. Perseverance got a bunch of R's and E's.
two of us can't be wrong.
Now look,
You spell it.
if we misspell something, don't you
I mean,
call
I'm
us
looking
out.
at it.
Well, okay, spell it.
PERSEVERANCE.
We would have won a goddamn spelling. Did you hear me? We would have won a motherfucker. Spell it both of us. No. Would have won that house.
Use it in a
Right.
sentence.
And I wasn't looking at it, so I couldn't look at it and write it at the same time.
This is why I wrote it. I was like,
You know what word I have trouble with? That's like that too. Receive.
Oh, it's that E and the I.
Yeah, bro, it get me every time.
You know what get me?
What?
Inconvenience.
Oh, no.
It's the E and the I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they say I before E except at the C, but there's
There are exceptions to that rule.
Exactly. So when? Nigga, when?
Is it ain't? Like, what is this? What up, Danae?
You
This is Eternity.
Hey, Nay.
What up, girl? We appreciate you tuning
know,
in.
you tell somebody hit me up at your earliest convenience. I'd be like, yeah, just hit me at your earliest availability.
Right.
I ain't even got time to try to look this up right now.
I get smaller than that. And when you free.
Hit me up when possible.
Right.
Eternity Black availability.
You know how when you messaging somebody on Facebook, they're like, you see the little sign?
That's them figuring out a word. That's me.
Ching ching.
Stop telling people business.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's funny.
Transparency, huh?
I do it all the time.
Transparency, huh?
Right. 100%. Oh, man. So, to y'all who tuning in, we're doing our vision board. And if you have a word that you feel like we're not hitting, chime it in. We'll throw that thing on here too, because this next one, some of y'all ain't gonna agree with the phrase of I don't care, because our vision board. And you're on our page, so you're gonna hear what you're gonna hear.
It is what it is.
Make sure your children are asleep.
Yeah, make sure if we're on the TV, make sure there's no make sure they're on the tablet with the headphones.
Yeah, put the headphones on, baby.
I mean, it ain't that
Whatever
bad.
it may be.
It ain't even no cuss word.
We
They hear worse on the radio.
you know what? I think I have heard this word on the radio.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Even on like TV, like USA. Yeah, USA getting reckless. Heard shit on USA.
Yeah, I mean, it's cable television.
Yeah.
It's lax, so they let you get away with a
Depends
little
on
bit
the
more.
time.
It was after 8.
Mhm.
And you know what? BET, they'll let certain words
Oh.
fly, but they won't
Oh,
let
yeah, the
any
B one.
words fly. I said, okay, BET, stand your ground.
I ain't seen BET since 2006.
I seen it by accident.
Oh, okay. I ain't-
She was watching Baby Boy for the 9,747th time.
Right.
I was flipping and it was
Right. What gets me about Baby Boy is there's so much cussing in it, and that those dubs are hilarious.
Oh
You're
yeah.
like, what the do you want? Like, come on, why'd you even try? Why'd you even try?
what I just
And then the voice actor they get don't even be like
Right.
remotely close.
right.
They just chime it in real.
Right. But speaking of doing
Speaking.
things and speaking, we
Speaking.
talked earlier about speaking first. Casey said a waist deep. They do show waist deep a lot.
Yeah.
Ashley says when you have more than one goal or vision, it's good to figure out what season or which one to put more energy into first.
That's a good one.
That is very true.
That is a word.
That is
Right.
the value of writing it down
Prioritize.
and
I'm learning that right now.
make it make sense.
I'm
Break it
learning that
down.
right now,
When
Lord.
you break it down and like Buck said, take it in steps.
Yep.
You can then hold yourself
Accountable.
accountable. And when you break it down in steps and make it make sense, you can find that balance and then you achieve victory.
Something else that keeps
Yeah,
coming to
you
me
gotta keep it
too.
going.
Oh, you go ahead.
But so
Yeah.
to all my Christians, plug in for just like half a second. Or not.
No, I
We're
need to
big
know.
on speaking. Manifest that.
Yes.
Manifest it. Look, you can think a thought all day, but speak it.
Mhm.
And when you speak it, this is the key thing too. Don't speak it in a downplaying tone.
Right.
Because you kill
Speak
it.
life into it.
No, you have to speak it upwards. You have to praise it like it's a child. Buck, you said merciless minds was your baby.
Right.
You take care of it. You speak of it highly. You rock the gear. You wore your training, your photos when you just recently performed at the Majesty Lounge.
Shout out to the Majesty Lounge.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Another black business. You know what I'm saying? Latoya, I hear you, sweetheart. I'm gonna come back to that one because that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic. But manifest that hope.
We need to do some
The reason that this was passed to me is because I want to get this on a t-shirt. Now, the word hoe is going to throw some people off, but here in Mobile, that's just how we talk. If you want something to do, you want something, go get that, go. Like you want to get something done, take care of that shit, bro. Like that's just how we talk. It's the same thing. We want to make it simple. Manifest that over, like on God. Just do your part, speak it into existence, but speak highly. And another thing, if you got people around you that downplay your dreams, or you don't feel comfortable talking about your dreams around, you got
get them from around you.
Circle, bro.
Get them from around you.
You got the wrong circle, and that comes into being complacent as well.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying? So just because it's convenient to stay with those friends or those people doesn't mean that's best for your growth. You know what I'm saying? Well, we talked about mentors recently, and we was talking about how you have to find a mentor that is a little bit further along than you. That way, when you're lost, they can be like, yo, I've been there, just keep going.
Right.
Because if you go visit a city that you've never been in, and you're like, yo, I'm down the street from a Walmart, you don't want somebody to be like, I don't know, bro. You want somebody that's like, oh shit, just keep going till you pass the Christmas. I'm right there.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what you want, spiritually, physically, mentally. You want
That was a great
somebody that
analogy.
can be like, you know what, bro, I've been broke before. Black told me something that changed my life. And shout out to you, Black. I'm gonna share this with everybody. Black told me, don't make my future decisions based on my now finances. That stuck with me. That stuck with me.
Let me find out, Black.
Bruh.
Oh yeah, Black the one.
Bro, Black
And we
was
actually
I know
missing
he
our
was the
phone
one, but
calls,
he
and we
just-
gonna
he's
have to
on
get
a
back
whole
on it.
level
Yo,
without
oh
it.
yeah, Black the one now.
we sat in the car, and if I may peel the thing back a little bit, we sat in the car and we talked. This is around the time he was dealing with the loss of his father, and we were just having a man to man. And I don't know, and that's another thing I want to get to. Men and women, we got to get to a point where we can just be who we are, just strip down and just be emotional when we need to be, so we can advance. But we sat down and had a man to man, heart to heart, and he told me that, and it shifted my way of thinking. Because J. Cole says it best, how can we get rich if you scared? Like you have to be willing to try. You have to. You know what I'm saying? So
The rest you gonna live the rest of your life?
I can't live in that what if phase no more. So I challenge y'all to do that too. If it's scary, do it. I talked to somebody last week who was talking about that LLC, and it was like, yo, I got this money, but I'm afraid to do it. And you know what it is? I told them this: if it was something else, if it was a bill, you wouldn't think twice about it.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So why are you any different?
Right.
This is something for your name. This is something for you. You do all this for everyone else. You work hard. You aspire. You dream. You endure. But when it comes to yourself, you think twice. No. Do it. And I hope that person is listening. I hope that person went forward. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Casey, for putting that up there. My bad, y'all. I get to talking. I gotta put these things up on the wall. Somebody else talk. Because I just been. Why that glue?
There's another one right here though.
I
don't know what it was. Oh.
Scared to open
Hey,
stuff
get over
that
here.
ain't been open. My mom used to fuss at me like that because she used to buy 2 jellies. And one day I want the grape one, and the other day I want the like strawberry one. She'd be like, "Girl,
That's your business.
Right.
what you mean?"
Both are have to
Because
be
that's
open.
your
Right.
business. Like so, like that.
Man, my mom was not having it.
You ain't never seen my girl. What's her name?
Tabitha Brown.
Yeah, Tabitha Brown.
Who's Tabitha Brown?
Oh.
She has the
Wow.
vegan
Yeah, nah, I ain't trying to fool. Shit.
Oh.
She had to go
Those
vegan for
catchphrases.
health
Oh, is
reasons.
she one of us?
She is one of us,
Oh,
colored,
yeah,
and she
I
has a she had started doing her meals online and whatnot.
Okay.
She had always aspired to be like an actress and be on, all of that on social media and be known and whatnot. And so she kind of manifested herself.
Tabitha Brown. If y'all
And
have heard of Tabitha Brown,
oh, they know
let me
Tabitha's like so like
Yeah,
that.
like so
They
like
know.
that, baby.
Like
Especially
so
all
like
these
that.
women's looking.
Y'all let me know something. Now. Y'all let me know
Oh,
But yeah, a
but
lot
your
of people are
business
trying her
ain't
recipes and whatnot, and they really really enjoy them.
Right.
If I like to mushrooms and things of the sort, I
A lot
probably
of people
try
started
them.
watching her during the pandemic. as
But
a
yeah,
matter of fact.
and changed their life around watching what she was doing.
That, you know what
Uh-huh.
it is? I think that plays into that too. And I was talking with a gentleman today. He was saying, you know, he picked up some weight because you're at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else to do. People get bored, you comfort eat, but that's a really good time because people get to questioning about, you know, the vegan lifestyle and you want to know how to change your diet.
Mm-hmm.
And you couldn't go well. Go
You
ahead.
ain't got no money? You might as well
You
eat
got
some
that
of it.
fruit in there. Go ahead and use it.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and
She make a lot of food. Like, so I'm probably one of the more healthier people. Like, not healthier people, but like as far as eating, like I'm not afraid to try just about anything. I'll try whatever. But she made like this carrot hot dog. That's probably the only thing I've watched her make, and I was just like, yeah, I don't know about that, cuz I'm out.
I seen that. And
I'm
she
out.
made carrot bacon.
I've had the carrot bacon.
Oh, so that's her. I saw that video.
I've had the carrot bacon before.
The
I tried-
crunch
'cause she put
sounded
some, like,
good, but I
cinnamon
was
on
like,
it or something. Like, it was
Yeah, she
something
maple syrup
Yeah,
It looked good. It looked good.
I
It
don't
looked
know.
believable.
it's good.
and brown sugar, I think, actually.
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
it was. It was
Maple
Brown
syrup
sugar,
and
maple
brown
bacon,
syrup.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
carrot bacon.
Yeah, that it. Y'all check it out.
Mm.
Now you might be asking what I just put up there. I believe it was Latoya Bay. Yeah, Latoya Bay put up there
Consistency. Mm-hmm.
That's a big thing.
Oh, yeah. We actually hit on that earlier. We didn't write it down.
Right. I'm glad she put it in there. First put up there. I know I need to work on it because I get into these moments where I'm chasing multiple feathers and I don't catch nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'd be 2 weeks later. So I know that's something I'm gonna hold myself accountable. What up, Crystal? Rhymes with Gristle. That's Lady C.
hey, Crystal.
Hey, girl.
It's her fault.
Oh, shout out to her and her paparazzi queen. Also sells paparazzi.
Yes.
Y'all,
Yeah.
Support my bestie, y'all.
Yeah, make sure y'all support.
Don't buy no paparazzi from nobody but Crystal.
And Ashley
Queen on
Waller.
here.
Huh?
And
Queen.
Ashley Waller.
And Queen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't buy from nobody but Crystal and Queen.
Thank you.
My bad, y'all. My bad. But consistency. I gotta redo this one. Perseverance. I gotta redo that
Oh, I thought you meant
It's not
write it. I was like,
perseverance.
oh, I see what you did.
one. Fearless. I like this one.
Yeah.
You can't be scared.
That's what I am.
Well, I take that
Look.
back. I take that back. Have courage in spite of fear.
Mm-hmm.
Courage
Let me
is the
put
ability
courage
to
on
act
there.
in the presence of fear. Fear can be paralyzing, but if you find that option, that one thing that will make you take that step, regardless of fear,
Right.
you have courage. And so be fearless, but the key to being fearless is having courage. So be encouraged and have courage to be fearless.
Son.
I'm writing these in different colors for our shop.
Yeah. Because I realized I was.
Because I thought about that with the
I-
black. Because
I
if
was
Sade
like,
watching this still, she be like, stop writing in black, Kay.
Right. Courage. All right. Somebody else preach on courage for me or something. 'Cause my mouth is dry.
Just like the lion
Mm-hmm.
and the Wizard of Oz,
Preach now.
you have to have courage.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Sometimes you don't even know you already have it. Sometimes you go searching for it, not knowing it's already in you. You have the power to what, Goddess? Encourage yourself.
Mm.
You have it. You have it in you.
You got it.
Already made like that. Preacher,
Mm.
do you need a water, preacher?
I do. Oh, you know what? Let's preserve the sound equipment because that could have went on.
Yeah. You know why I just handed it to you. Appreciate you.
Oh, that's real good. Know your why.
Ooh, who put that? Who put Know Your Why?
Latoya.
Latoya, look now. Latoya, don't be coming up in here dropping all these seeds and stuff. So when things get hard, so when things get hard, it reignite that passion and drive to keep going. Motivation, baby. All right, so that's key.
That's strong.
Let me ask y'all. Let's go around the room. What's y'all motivation? I'll start with this. Legacy, bro.
I think legacy for sure.
When I go, like when I was talking about with Hank Aaron, when I leave this physical plane, I want to be an answer on a Black History question. Straight up. I know that sounds crazy, but I want
I get it,
somebody
though.
like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The first,
Oh,
or he
that's
did,
all.
or
Jeremy
this
Evans,
is,
Jeremy
yeah.
Evans. He was dope. He was dope.
That's what's up.
Because to be frank with you, I talk about it all the time. Ray was a big inspiration for me.
Mm-hmm.
Humongous. Like ridiculously huge for me. So we went this way last time. We'll go with you, bro.
I think legacy is a strong
it's huge.
word. It's especially for me, just because the legacy that I leave won't be, I can't say it won't be as strong, but it's like I'm in a position right now in my life where I need to be able to create something to leave. You know what I mean? As far as me not coming from a very large family, from most of my family members already being gone and becoming my ancestors, it's like, what will I be able to contribute to this society so that when I go back to the dust and I go join my parents and my grandparents and my other relatives, it's like you said, it's a very, very important to be able to leave something behind.
Right.
And I think honestly, I've always said that, you know, you get people that say they want to be rich as a goal.
Mhm.
And, you know, money is good, but it's not everything.
Right.
You know, it gets us the things that we want while we're here. But are you so busy chasing this bag that you're forgetting to actually live?
Right.
Are you just existing?
Oh.
And so, you know, ultimately, I keep my hands in so much stuff because eventually I'm like, one of them got to pop.
Right.
And when one pop, I can take everything else with me. And I can take everybody else with me. Or whoever I'm surrounded by. Because that's the thing about teamwork. Then they always say teamwork make the dream work. She was actually the first person I ever heard say that. And I mean, I know that the phrase is an older phrase, but it was the first time I had ever heard it. And so I've always tried to consistently build teamwork, and try to find people with similar visions. I just started talking. I forgot what the whole original question was. I just started rambling.
We was talking about
But when you said something about legacy, it just really,
your motivations. But I think you hit on it, bro. And Kay just put it teamwork. The idea that I'm not doing this just for me.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is so when something pops.
That's why I'm gonna redo.
All right, y'all pack your shit up. We finna go to Cal.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
To be selfless. To be selfless.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that?
Like it is enough out here for everybody to eat. I don't need to compete with my brother and sister. I'm trying to eat with my brother and my sister. I mean, that's what my why is. Is to make sure that every single person I know that has a heart just as good as mine, that is passionate as me, and that really and truly love and invest and believe in themselves and what they do. I want everybody to be able to eat.
I knew you was gonna start going over that border anyway.
Yeah,
I knew that.
It's cool. I think it looks nice though.
I thought you was gonna put that know your why by make it make sense, because those need to be coincide together.
I was worried about looking clustered in one area.
Child,
you know what? You're right. I'm over it too. But yeah,
I'm trying to get this vision aligned.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. But teamwork, and the other word we have, it's gonna be hard for y'all to see it, but it's
I need to put in a darker color.
Selfless. Yeah.
I really want it red.
You could do red or another blue or orange. Shout out to everybody who say orange incorrectly.
Strawberry.
Screet. Saucy.
Oh.
Sashi.
Oh, I ain't never said
Sashi biscuit.
I never knew sausage had a Y. But you know, if there was any sausage that could have a Y, it'd be connected. Well, know why? Because it's amazing. All off the top. Shout out to Connected Sausages. If y'all want to give us a sponsorship too, we
will definitely take it.
Because I will tell everybody about your products.
And we ain't gonna even say Connected Sausage. We just gonna say Connected. Because have you ever had Connected Bacon?
No,
I did
not. I didn't know they
made bacon. Yes, Connected Bacon will change your life.
What they say?
He
You can go to the
crosses
store and
arms,
get it.
y'all.
I ain't never
Change
seen it
your
at the store.
life.
Yeah, you
I'm
can go
gonna
to the
Google
store.
it.
Where
Yeah,
we
legit.
at?
This is not a joke. Probably. Well, you can't put it in the T word.
Yeah, because then we'll be covering up balance.
Yeah.
That's needed.
Yeah.
Over there under consistency, to the side of consistency,
Right.
kind of.
Yeah, okay.
We need
I'm
to
all
put
over
something
that
that's gonna
consistency.
bind all them together right there.
I'm gonna turn it too. I'm gonna make it look
Right.
There you go.
See, we're hip.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Right. Right. So go back to your vision board when things get hard. Yes, I agree with that. Going back to your vision board, I feel like you need to do it at least once a week, yo. Just for alignment purposes. I know for me, I do. I have to, just to kind of recoup. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all have like a reset day?
Yep.
Like a
That's
personal? Huh? I have like a one day out the week. It either is Sunday or Monday. Well, I try not to do anything. Like just anything. If you hit me up, I might answer, I might not. I ain't even gonna lie. Ooh, rest and regroup. That part.
Reset.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I ain't see the E, so it looked like rest, but it was reset.
Rest
went in
needs his
glass,
own.
So Latoya said this way.
That's Walmart.
All right. But reset and regroup. So what I'll do since we got rest now, I'm just gonna put it
Yeah.
over.
I'm gonna let you do you. I was trying to look for the smaller one.
But I think it's important because we're all entrepreneurs in our own right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all, whether it be a side hustle, another gig, whatever you may be pursuing. I have had to set a day every week where I have to recoup my energy because working 40 hours a week, and Buck said he worked like 56 of them things.
Right.
And then I still work with this man damn near twice or three times a week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I understand, and that's why a lot of times I put to myself, and look, don't be ashamed to put your phone on vibrate sometimes. For your mental health, bro. Like
silent.
Right.
Sade would say
I will-
DND.
I will
Right.
go
Do
back.
not disturb.
I will go back and look at this later.
That part.
If it was that important, you would have called. I probably didn't get that either.
You know what? And what I would do, and sometimes you get into this like anxiety of what if something happens? What if somebody needs to reach me?
Right.
That's why you let them know ahead of time.
Yeah.
Which comes with, you know what I'm saying, preparation. Make it make sense to someone. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, yo, I've been doing this.
And I would be like, explanation.
And you know what? You might not owe anybody, you know what I'm saying, no explanation. You might not. You know, you pay your own bills.
You need me, I need me too. So
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
gotta
you know
make
what's
sure I'm
crazy?
good just to be there for you. So
You know what's crazy? People will come into your life and add their trash to your day.
Ooh.
Don't let people dump on you.
Oh, that part. That part.
You gotta protect
So-
yourself.
And I know a lot of
Self-care.
people who are empaths, right?
Uh huh.
Mhm.
A lot of us.
And empaths are essentially sponges. You guys feel. You.
Mhm.
I just put it up there.
Mhm.
I was gonna try and find the coordinating
Mm-mm.
spot when I was talking.
I
You're
feel like
good.
all of
I
us
can't
coordinated
talk
with
and do
all
stuff.
of it.
Like at the same time, my brain one track is head. I forgot what I was saying.
about being empaths, people trash on your day. And
Yeah, like, and it's cool to be that person that people feel comfortable talking to, but go out of your way sometime and just randomly speak life into somebody. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how far that would go, especially if it's not prompted. Like, for instance, I was talking with somebody and we were talking about the happy birthday text thing. Like when it's your birthday, everybody light up your wall. Happy birthday, HBD. Don't you dare look at. If it's my birthday,
That is so lazy.
You talk to me, don't you send me no HBD. Don't you do it. Write me out happy birthday, bro. Like, just do that for me. Like, just what's it like? 11 letters or something? Nah, there's more than 11. It's about 12 letters. Just type them out, bro. Just type them out to me. And look, you ain't even got to put it on Facebook. You can send me a message first.
There you go.
That goes a long way with me. It's just the sincerity of it. Like, don't. What do you say?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. Go ahead.
But yeah, just make it make sense to somebody. Allow them time. If you know that you have a lot going on, you have somebody that you go to, allow them to do the same. They may not openly say I need to do it, but sometimes just go over there and just sit there. Don't even say anything, just sit there. And I know Kay has done it for me several times. Kay done pulled up on me before. And I don't let people in my house that just randomly show up. Real talk, I will sit there and let you know. But Kay, you've shown up. Like, yo, just here. And you'll look at me. And I'm like, okay, I'm having a bad day. This is going on, this is going on, this is going on. And I feel better at the end. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that I have people around me that will poke me till I release. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let it out.
I don't just roll up on people unless it's necessary.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I just be dropping by people's house.
Right. She don't just be making house calls, but she gonna come and say, oh. Thanks said it's easier said than done, bro. I agree, man. But see, that's the thing about consistency. Like, keep trying, bro. Like, very seldom does people get things right the first time. So we feel like if you are consistent and you make a plan, you can make that happen. So just keep trying, bro. Don't give up. Don't give up. Man, this is next work plan and discipline. I don't know if y'all can see that. So that's gonna go up here. My mouth dries.
Marcus gave you a water.
Yeah, I know. I'm finna drink. I'm finna shut up too, you know.
You keep saying that. You've been saying you was gonna shut up for an hour and a half.
That's how them black creatures be, bro.
I'm about to sit down.
Can I have 10 more minutes?
Right.
14. And then it's like that SpongeBob thing, 30 minutes later.
Let the job go, bro. Let me get one more.
Like, bro, I gotta go home and watch Power.
Not power.
It's Monday afternoon. Why am I sitting at church?
I got here at 10:30 yesterday.
No, I should have left that roast on.
Leave them beans on. You come home. Right.
Oh, you
Right. Smooth and stuck to the side. Oh man. Random question. What beans do old people eat the most that they leave on the stove? I just want to hear what people got to say.
Lima.
Bruh.
lima beans
Them field peas.
They don't even call them lima beans, they call them butter beans. They put them butter beans on.
peas and butter beans.
Oh.
I became a fan. And this was crazy. I ain't start liking lima beans till I was like 13. It was like my taste buds changed. It was like, nigga, you give me some of these with some cornbread? Maybe a McDonald's?
Man, my grandmother was a pork chop lima bean cornbread queen. When she was still able to cook, and she could kind of get around with a walker, you know, before she had to go to the wheelchair. Yeah, man, she could cook. And she had that, which I still have it, a cast iron skillet.
Oh, yeah.
With a cast iron lid.
Oh.
Like this pan, I asked her about it one time. I think she said she got it in like 1960 something. Sheesh. I still have it though. I still like when I tell you, bruh, not only does it make a mean cornbread, I promise you, if you ever need to defend your home, this ain't the type to give somebody a concussion. This is the type of pan that'll kill them. It's like being hit. It's like being hit in the head with a brick. Times 2. Oh.
Right. Yo, that's hilarious.
Cases say ugly, nasty, it's not looking big.
Bro, first off, you are not gonna disrespect life.
How dare you?
Case said, honestly, you gotta be a machine. I've become so motivated that the things I visualize in my head and put into action. Recently, I stayed up 2 a.m. doing research. Motivation has become a way of life and just organic now. Oh, I can understand why that may work for you, but for some people that can't work. Because some folks can't stay up to 2 a.m. Sometimes, schedule. Heck, being a mom sometimes won't allow you to
being
do that.
in school,
Nah,
working full time.
That's the time I have to work.
Being a mom.
It be during the day that I can't get nothing done. So when I waiting on y'all pictures, and it's because I can't be up in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta roll how I roll. That's why the balance is so important, so that I can be the best I can be in my businesses. Let me put it that way.
Because if I'm up past midnight, I guarantee
I have
my
so
kids
many
ain't
things
making
that
it
I'm
to school
doing.
next day outside.
See,
See, and I guess it's your situation too.
yeah.
And something I took away from what you just said is, and this is something my fraternity used a lot too, is time value. Like finding those key minutes you can use and utilizing them to the best of your ability. So time value, that's a huge one. Let me remote learning is something else. You know what? I think shout out to teachers.
Shout out to teachers.
Oh yeah.
Because bro, to shift like this and to deal with the stuff they going through, bro, I can't imagine, bro. I hate sitting into like a Zoom meeting for work for 30 minutes, bro.
You gotta teach
imagine,
kids, and
you
then you
gotta
gotta
teach
watch
a
all of their
whole-
computers
Bruh.
while you teaching. How are you doing this? I'm listening.
And I know y'all done seen the videos. It's just the horror stories, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna put this.
Well, some of the things that are happening in the background of these kids schooling too, it's like, how are you learning?
That little dude's mom who walked by naked. That one video. I'm just like,
I'm sorry. I was almost at mom one morning. I forgot they was in
No,
school.
Emily.
I forgot they was in school.
y'all
I'm at home.
I understand, but you know what? And I think that makes it even harder too because you got to keep them engaged and they at home. And that's why they're in their room or something, or in the kitchen where there's a toy, and then you know they got their phone on. You know
Look,
what I'm
mine ain't got phones, thank you, Jesus. And they ain't getting money for a while.
All right.
I ain't get mine to junior high, so I feel it.
I didn't get my phone till I graduated, but I'm old, so.
My first cell phone I bought my freshman year of college.
Junior high.
See?
Junior high.
Junior
I did activities though. I
I
needed
ain't had
one.
nobody to text or call. So
I
it
did
didn't
too.
matter.
Boy, do y'all remember this saying right
This-
here?
this
Hey,
regard.
yo, call me when my minutes first.
Yo, bruh.
Oh yeah.
Call
that
me
was
after 9.
Mhm.
You
Then
got
after
like
7.
limited man, listen. It's no, I'm glad she said I was involved in the activities. Hell, I was too. My mom was like, nope.
Right.
Bruh. So just in the funniest and real quick story. Where my mom worked was literally about 50 yards walking distance from my high school.
Oh wow.
So that's why she didn't feel like I needed a phone. Because if I needed something, I could walk my black ass across the field. Be like, hey, I'm right here.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, like extracurriculars. Like, I mean, but you know what? The things change.
Mhm.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Technology has changed how we do everything.
Right.
So I can understand. You said
That man
I
said
got
his-
mine when I graduated, but I'm old. That makes me feel older.
Mm.
Which now that I think about it, I
Casey
am the
said
oldest.
he had his own phone line.
I am the old. I did too.
I
I had a home phone line.
House phone.
I did too.
I had that before I had my cell phone.
I did too. Now that's what I did have. That's what I did have. When I got to
Yeah.
when
No,
I got
me
to
and my
when I got
brother.
to high school, when I I
Me and
couldn't
my
have it
brother.
before high school,
Okay.
but when I got to high school,
Then I got a cell
essentially the way when we moved into our house, I wanted it. My mom was not happy about this. I wanted my room in the front, with the excuse being I could see my friends were outside because their room was in the back.
Mm.
But they gave it to me. Now, my dad wasn't happy about. My mom was scared. That's what it was. She was afraid that if somebody tried to break into the house, they would break into my room or come through the front door, and I was right there. But that was kind of the point, and that was the reasoning for them actually getting me my own phone line in my room was because if somebody tried to break through the front door, I could lock the door,
And then,
like they're both locking it. I could call them
Mm.
on their phone,
That makes
which
sense.
you know what I'm saying.
Worked
By
out
that
for
point,
you.
they know if I'm calling them in the house, you know,
Some shit going on.
right.
Mm.
But on the flip side, let me
You
tell you
over
how
there
my
like, yeah, girl, go and call me.
no,
yeah.
let me
Yeah,
tell
it
you how
goes straight
no.
to me.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you how
know
my
what
mom
I'm saying?
used that
Leave
against
me a
me, though.
message or whatever.
Let me tell you how my mom used that against me though. You know how I mean, like, how old are your kids? All right, you know how people use their kids to get stuff. My
Oh,
mom
she
would,
was calling.
my mom
you.
would call me on
Bring
my
me
phone.
some chicken.
Hey, what you doing? I go, I'm playing the game. Come bring me the remote.
Mm.
Mama, it is like 4 feet from you. I don't care.
That's wild.
I pay for this phone line. Come here.
I got one other thing.
I
live
say,
next door-
God.
I live next door to my grandparents, and my grandma would call me next store to go put the phone back on the hook.
Bruh, no.
Yes. How did you get the phone?
She didn't want to, she was up there. She didn't want to get back up.
Back in the old times, old phones.
Oh, to call you to tell you. Oh, she already had it. So when she got off the phone, she just hung it up and called you
That is
to come get it, to come put it up.
That is hilarious.
You got to think like the old folks.
In chat, real quick, and I know these are random thoughts. What is the craziest thing you had to do for a parent? Well, that was also the laziest thing you would ever see. Just in chat.
That
real
remote
quick.
thing hit different.
And we'll
when the remote right by you.
Right.
But
Come bring me my remote, the one by your feet. This one that you called me across because we was on the other side of the house with my mama. So like kind of like you, because you was in the front, they was in the back. Well, they don't know what your house look like. I know what your house.
But it's a shotgun house. So if anybody know what shotgun
Ain't
house
nothing shotgun about your house.
is, no, not the house I'm in now.
Oh,
my mother's house. My mother's house.
Oh,
is a shotgun house.
Oh,
it's the hallway. It's just one hallway straight down the middle. And you've got it was like bedroom, living room, bathroom, dining room, den, kitchen, their bedroom, laundry room. Like that going down the hallway. You know what I mean? So yeah.
My old house in Tomanville was a shotgun house. And I didn't know what that meant for the longest.
Gotcha.
Until my uncle came and sat me down. And I was like, but if you shoot a shotgun, it's just gonna spread and like so I was like, but if you shoot a shotgun, it's gonna go everywhere. So why is it a shotgun house? He was like,
just listen to what I said. You'll get it later.
Shout out to my Uncle Tyler, bro. You to go. But yeah, that's really it, y'all. We probably gonna kick back and talk some more, but we in the old state. It's been an hour and 30 minutes, y'all.
Oh,
right.
Time flies.
Oh no.
Oh,
so
jelly
we
beans
got
up,
a little
y'all.
mini. Our intern was not having what Kay was trying to do, so she ain't having that. Feed me, but y'all. 2021 is unwritten still, right? So you have the opportunity to shape it to what you want. We're not saying it's going to go flawlessly and according to plan. Hell, look at 2020. I was out of left field, but you still here though. You feel
Still
me?
here.
So if you still here, you still can act. You still have an opportunity to go forward. So, yo, real quick, we're gonna plug social media. We're gonna wrap this thing up. So we went to Buck last time first. Kay, if anybody wants to follow your page or your photography.
Oh, that's wonderful. Or the poetry.
Yes.
On the Facebook, my personal page is Christina K. Marie. Yes, my government name is Christina Marie. Yes, it is. We're not the same. Y'all put y'all middle name. Mine's my last name. It's on my license. Anyway, of course, follow the 2020 Podcast LLC, and please, by all means, say the LLC. Also, still on Facebook, Black on Black Rhyme, Step to the Mic. Make sure you follow that page. On Instagram, Step to the Mic Poets, Step to the Mic _poets. K Marie Poetess. The photography page is the photography page on Facebook. Lord,
all these
the backslash is K Marie Photography Fan. Instagram K Marie Photography Fan. The website should be, as soon as I get this headshot out, it should be done pretty quick. It's a shame the photographer don't got the headshot. The 2020 Podcast on Instagram as well. And he gonna tell you all the anchors. I can never. Every time I'm about to put it on something, I have to call and ask them, "Hey, what's the?"
So if you want to follow Instagram, it's 2020 _podcast. So that's 20.
Yeah, underscore get me every time.
So follow us.
Okay. It's me. Yeah. Hi everybody. My name is Ebony.
He's a goddess.
I have no LLC behind my name. But you can find me on Facebook. It's Ebony Bradley. I also have a Facebook page for Ebony the Goddess. It's just Ebony the Goddess. Not the, THA. So I am saying it correctly. It is GODDESS. DDSS. And I also have a poetry It doesn't have to be a poetry group. It's just a group where I put stuff. You know, we talk a little bit here and now. Also, I am on Instagram, Ebony the Goddess, and Twitter, Ebony the Goddess. My Twitter is not really popping right now, you know, but it's coming. It's pending.
I know.
The pop.
I don't like the way they limit my words. I be having too much to say.
Oh yeah, but yeah, and then also
That's my friend.
same as K-Marie said for Step to the Mic and Vote 2020. You know, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I do what it does. I do what it did. You know what I'm saying? You did.
Let me settle in because it's about to sound like
Not settle in.
it's about to sound like credits for a movie. So being that this is the 2020 Podcast LLC, I would first like to plug the Safe Word. You can catch us every first and third Friday. We are actually about to enter season 2 of the Safe Word. And that will be on wherever you find your streaming podcast. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, whatever you listen to your podcast on, you can search us there. It's the Safe Word with Mystique and Mr. Everlasting. Shout out to my co-host Mystique on that. And we're on Facebook at the Safe Word, and you'll notice our little logo and see some of that going on. So you can follow us there. And next up, I'll say shout out to my boy Country and DJ Big Dream. Happy birthday to DJ Big Dream. Yeah, today his birthday, man. It's the South Got Something to Say. We on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But the easiest thing that you can do is hashtag SGS2S. That will pretty much pull up everything that we have going on all of that social media. Hashtag SGS2S. South Got Something to Say. It's SOUFGOTSUMTHIN the number 2 SAY. It's a lot, I know. But y'all make sure y'all just look up South Got Something to Say on Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter. My personal is official Eternity, ETERNITI on Instagram. Just Eternity, ETERNITI on Facebook. And matter of fact, let me make that easy. Just go to MrEverlasting.com. You can reach all of my social media from MrEverlasting.com. Same thing goes for my poetry troupe.
Just go to such and such.
Powerlines Poetry. You can go to powerlinespoetry.com. Find all our social media there. And outside of that, man, shout out to Sir. Shout out to 2020. And 2021 is going to be our year. Straight up.
That's what you want.
Y'all know mine.
That's what I envision.
My main page is Jeremy Evans.
That part over there, Japanese
like
gardens down by the water.
So look for the dude that look like me.
That look like a salon.
Reach out to me on Instagram. My personal page is Nawcuz. It's NAWCUZ. And if you want to follow the podcast page, is 2020 _ podcast. Like the year 2020 _ podcast. And YouTube is 20/20 podcast. Don't do the 20/20 podcast because there's another thick ass 20 podcast. Right, they wet. But we were so yeah. Look us up, follow, subscribe, share this with people because you know people need inspiration. They looking up probably like returning the 11th season of Love and Hip Hop. I don't know on that no more. You know what I'm saying? So
They're still going.
share something real. Somebody needs this information. You need to see people speaking positively and just, you know what I'm saying, enjoy each other's company. So that being said, this has been the 2020 Podcast Network.
Sponsored by.
What'd you say?
My bad. LLC.
Oh, LLC. Please say the LLC.
Please. And remember, shout out to shopblackrenaissance.com.
.com.
Remember, coupon code is LLC20.
Do it for the culture.
LLC20. Put that in there and you get 20% off your total order. That is wild.
20%?
20%. 20. Like 2020.
Yeah.
20.
So do that. Support them. We definitely want to highlight them again. And I see y'all tiptoeing out because it's the day in the church. I'm still talking. But y'all be safe. We love y'all. Wash your hands and all that shit. Talk to you later.
Peace.
Wait a minute.
Oh, Lord.